Screen bursts with bold, animated letters. Free xandy. The atmosphere is electric, as if the entire world is waiting for the story to unfold. This is not just a game, it's a battle for justice, trust, and friendship. The anime style sets the tone with vibrant colors and dynamic motion, promising an epic journey ahead. The audience is instantly drawn in, eager to discover what led to this dramatic plea and who Xandy really is. The adventure is about to begin, and everyone is watching. Scene opens with Blaze, a determined young man with fiery eyes standing in a digital world. He looks directly at Xandy and says, "Do screen share now." The tension is palpable. Blaze's voice is firm, his posture unwavering. The anime style captures every detail, from the flicker of light in Blaze's eyes to the subtle movement of his hands. The audience can sense that Blaze is not just issuing a command, he's challenging Xandy's integrity, and the stakes are high. Xandy, a cool-headed gamer with a calm demeanor, responds with frustration. I'm not a hacker. I even screen share my gameplay to you guys and you think that I'm a hacker." His voice cracks with emotion and the animation zooms in on his expressive face. The background blurs, focusing all attention on Xandy's words. The audience feels his sense of injustice and confusion, setting up the conflict that will drive the story forward. Blaze, not convinced, points out, "You hit like 4 blocks away and I told you to do ocean and you did not." His tone is sharp and the animation shows a flashback of the gameplay moment in question. The audience sees the tension between the two as Blaze's suspicion grows. The scene transitions smoothly, highlighting the growing rift between teammates and the seriousness of the accusation. Blaze, frustrated, declares, "That's it, I'm adding you to submin." The anime style intensifies with dramatic shadows and quick cuts. The audience feels the weight of Blaze's decision as Xandy's fate hangs in the balance. The tension is thick and viewers are left wondering what submin means and how it will affect Xandy. Blaze storms into another room where Cold, a calm and analytical character, is waiting. Blaze announces refusal to screen share. Cold looks up surprised and asks, "What?" The animation captures the shift in atmosphere with cooler colors and a more serious tone. The audience senses that Cold is a key decision-maker and the story is about to take another turn. Blaze insists Xandy is a hacker. He refuses to screen share. Cold listens carefully, weighing the accusation. The animation shows Cold's thoughtful expression, highlighting his role as a mediator. The scene builds suspense as the audience wonders what Cold will decide and whether Xandy will get a fair chance. Cold asks, "So do we add him in submin?" Blaze responds, "We have no option." The animation zooms in on their faces, showing the seriousness of the moment. The audience feels the pressure mounting as the team faces a difficult decision. The scene transitions with a dramatic pause, leaving viewers on edge. Suddenly, a new character bursts into the room, Killswitch, energetic and passionate. He shouts, "Wait, stop, Blaze, he is not a hacker. I have seen his gameplay 1,000 times. He is not a hacker. I even won V1 ED with him." The animation style becomes more dynamic, with fast camera movements and expressive gestures. The audience is caught up in the urgency of Killswitch's plea. Blaze, still skeptical, retorts, "Kill, you do not have any clip of him not hacking." The tension is high and the animation shows the group's uncertainty. The audience feels the weight of proof and the importance of evidence in this digital world. The scene sets up the next moment where Killswitch must act quickly. Killswitch opens his backpack and pulls out a device showing a video as proof. He says, "Remember, he has the same ping problem in Alto. He gets like 70 to 100 ms ping." The animation highlights the video evidence with close-ups of the device and the group's reactions. The audience sees hope for Xandy as the truth begins to surface. Cold, still conflicted, responds, "Yeah, but we can't undo the thing that has happened, plus he refuses to SS." The animation slows down, focusing on Cold's internal struggle. The audience understands the complexity of the situation. Sometimes, even with evidence, decisions can't be reversed. The scene transitions with a somber tone. Screen shifts to Parker, a new character who enters the scene with urgency. "Wait, what happened to xandy?" he asks, his voice filled with concern. Blaze enters, explaining, "He is subbed now. He refuses to SS." The animation captures Parker's shock and the seriousness of the situation, drawing the audience deeper into the unfolding drama. Bright, another member of the group, enters the room and asks, "Why are cheat distributors SSers?" The question hangs in the air and the animation highlights the confusion and frustration among the group. The audience senses that the issue is bigger than just Xandy, it's about trust and fairness in the community. Holt steps forward to address the group. "For what reason do you feel we were biased? If it's related to the Xander situation, we had asked him to SS. He declined and thus was subbed. The issue is that we should have requested a different assessor to assess him, which now we will make sure for scenarios like this that won't repeat." The animation shows Cold's sincerity and the group listens intently. The audience sees a glimmer of hope for change. The group reflects on the situation, realizing that mistakes were made and lessons must be learned. The animation slows, showing each character deep in thought. The audience feels the weight of responsibility and the importance of fairness in any community. The scene transitions with a sense of resolve. Suddenly, one voice starts chanting, "Free xandy," then another joins, and soon the entire group is shouting in unison. The animation becomes vibrant and energetic, with thousands of voices echoing the call for justice. The audience is swept up in the movement, feeling the power of unity and collective action. The chant spreads beyond the room as more and more people join in. The animation shows a massive crowd, all shouting "Free xandy." The energy is contagious and the audience feels the momentum building. The scene captures the power of community and the desire for justice. Movement takes on a life of its own with people from all walks of life joining the cause. The animation shows diverse characters united in their demand for fairness. The audience sees that this is no longer just about Xandy, it's about standing up for what's right. The scene transitions with a sense of hope and determination. As the chants reach a crescendo, the screen fades to black. Bold letters appear, "To be continued." The audience is left on the edge of their seats, eager to see what happens next. The anime style promises more drama, more action, and more heart in the episodes to come. Quick teaser flashes on the screen, hinting at new challenges and deeper mysteries. The animation shows glimpses of the main characters preparing for the next battle, their resolve stronger than ever. The audience is left with a sense of anticipation, knowing that the story of Xandy and his friends is far from over.